If I were to choose between nationalism and patriotism, I would choose patriotism. Because for me, patriotism is an act wherein we help not just our country, we love not just our country, but the other country. We help the other country, we help other countries in so many ways that we can. The nationalism is also, for me, is also an act wherein we care and love our country, but our country alone.
Hello, I am Carol Dahilan and I'm going to answer the question, how do Filipinos show nationalism and patriotism to their country nowadays? So in this generation, youngsters like myself should know the simple ways of how to express nationalism and patriotism to our country. So these ways show how devoted we really are to our country and to our countrymen. First, by knowing the national anthem of the Philippines. So from knowing the correct title of our national anthem, which is Lupang Hinirang, Not Bayang Magiliw, to singing all of the correct lyrics of the song. So a simple act like this show how devoted we are to our country and how we show gratitude and support. Next, by knowing our history correctly. So most of us have smartphones and internets. So it's not new to us seeing all of this false information about our history or even the occurrence today. And my realization of that phenomenon is that we should not live in a lie. Instead, do some research and learn our history of our country. Next is such as not littering trashes everywhere, and by not smoking in public areas shows nationalism and patriotism. So why? Because we are educated enough and we know what is the right thing to do and what is not. I salute those people who really do their part as a responsible Filipino. Even when there is no one looking at them, still they still obeying the rules and do their part as a responsible Filipino, especially in public places. Like they really obey what is the right thing to do. Filipinos also support local products, and that is what I am really proud of. I really love local products because it amuses me how Filipinos can be really talented, so crafty, so genius on how making products, good quality products, and very delicious foods. In addition, nowadays, people really go far just to have good pictures to post on our social media accounts. And Filipinos love to wander, and by doing that, unknowingly, they already support and show so much gratitude to our local tourism. Bottom line, nationalism and patriotism does not have to do with only loving your country, but also means loving and respecting your fellow citizens.
Nowadays, nationalism and patriotism can be seen through little that we Filipinos do. A simple gesture of respect towards our flag can show our nationalism. Even buying things that are made by Filipinos is a simple act of nationalism. Knowing current events and issues in the country is also an act of nationalism these days. On the other hand, patriotism can be seen in our brave soldiers who pledge to lay their life for the sake of the motherland. Even our athletes show their patriotism by sacrificing themselves for the honor and pride of the country. These two values are important to be instilled in our hearts and minds in order for us to easily remember who we are, and it would be the easiest route in achieving progress through unity.